Hello, I am Spencer with energeticcity.ca, and this is the Community Roundup sponsored by Braz Furniture and Appliances. And today I'm here with Alyn and Craig from the Fort St. John Fire Department, and we're going to be talking about a few things, including Carbon Monoxide Safety Week and the Fireman's Charitable Society, a few initiatives that they're doing. So thanks for joining me today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So Alyn, what is carbon monoxide and what produces it?
Carbon monoxide is a silent, undetectable by human senses gas, and it's deadly. It builds up in your system. It displaces the oxygen in your system so your body can't function properly. And it's produced by fossil fuel burning appliances. So if you got like a gas stove, you've got a gas powered water heater, or even your car idling can produce it as well. Yeah.
Okay. And so what can folks do to kind of stay safe? Do you have any tips and tricks on how to, not let that in your house?
Well, maintain your devices. That's the best way. Call in your favorite certified mechanic and have him maintain your car or maintain your appliances, right? So maintenance is the best way to prevent it. But if you can't prevent it and you don't know when it's coming, your carbon monoxide alarm, make sure that you test it according to your manufacturer's installation instructions.
Yep.
Make sure it's there, it's working, and that's the only thing that's going to tell you, because otherwise it's undetectable.
Right, because it's not like natural gas that, say, has something that smells like eggs or something.
Yeah, it's got mercaptan in it. You can smell it, right?
Right.
This, you can't.
Okay. And with carbon monoxide detectors, is that something that, is it very similar to like a smoke detector? And can you get one that's kind of built into a smoke detector? Do you know?
Yeah, you can. You can get combos.
Yep.
So you can get a smoke alarm that has the CO component in it as well. Yep. And just make sure you install those to the manufacturer's recommendations. So
Right.
some will say up high, some will say a little bit low, or plug it in close to a furnace or something. So
Right.
whatever the particular manufacturer is recommending.
For sure. And I think I was reading up, you want to make sure that it's like you know what the sound of the low battery is versus the alarm actually going off.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you want to test it. You press your little button to make sure that you know what the sound is.
Yeah.
So if it's just trying to alert you that it's got a low battery, you're not trying to run out of the house and look silly.
Yep.
Or the vice versa, you hear something that really should be telling you to get out of the house. So yeah.
All right. What are the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning, and what should you do if you or someone you know you think might have CO poisoning?
Well, it can be something simple as like a flu-like symptom, or worst case scenario, you actually have symptoms like unconsciousness, coma, or even death, right? So it's you can have small exposures leading up to serious illness
Right.
over time, or you can just have a large exposure at one time and still, either way you can still get it. And again, the only way you are going to know is if you've got your alarm working.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what should you do if you think you might have CO poisoning? Probably just go to the hospital, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if your alarm's going off, get out of the house, call 911, make sure you get fresh air. That's probably the best thing. And then once the house has been cleared and everything's okay, then you can go back in. But yeah, if you're feeling ill and you've got a CO alarm that's been going off, get checked out.
For sure. The only person that can kind of clear a house is somebody like you, say like the fire department.
Yeah, you bet. Let us show up, check it out. We'll call in our friends from P&G. They can come check things out as well too.
Perfect. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, this is your week to check your CO alarm. Check it out, and if you don't have one of them, there's no other way that you're going to know, so make sure you check it.
For sure. All right, well, thank you, Alyn.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're going to talk to Craig a bit now. You're welcome to hang out or whatever.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining me this
Thanks
morning.
for having me, Spencer.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the most current initiative that the Fireman's Charity has been kind of focusing on, and that is the SD60 breakfast program. How did you guys get involved with the breakfast program?
So at the beginning of the school year, we ended up getting in touch with the school district. We did the backpack drive. We teamed up with local Fort St. John Staples. We did a backpack drive, and we were able to donate 113 backpacks that the school district was able to distribute to all the elementary schools.
Yep.
Sticking with that as well, we wanted to do something else with the school district. Talking with some of the staff members and principals, one of the things that they really needed help in was the breakfast program.
Right.
So talking with the directors and the board, we decided to do a breakfast program drive and raise money for the breakfast program. So we decided to do a 14-day campaign with the charity kicking off $2,500 from the charity. We're now 10 and a half days in.
Yep.
We have 3.5 days left. So we're doing quite well so far.
That's excellent. So it's going to be going until Friday, November 5th then?
Yeah, so it ends Friday, November 5th. Obviously, if we have any other donations trickle in over the weekend, we're going to be accepting them as well, and hopefully do a check presentation sometime mid next week for the school district.
Excellent. And how, if somebody's interested in donating, how would they go about doing that?
So you can either email myself at vice president fsjfcs@gmail.com, or you can contact me via cell phone. Give me a call, give me a text, and we can go that route.
Is your phone number kind of on the Fort St. John?
It is. That's 250-793-1872, and you can call me directly.
All right.
Yep.
Excellent. So what kind of impact are you hoping that this will have on maybe like the community or the school district?
I'm just hoping to get the word of mouth out there. I think there's a lot of people that don't realize that the school district even has a breakfast program that gives the kids the opportunity to get a meal first thing in the morning when they walk into school. So I think a lot of it is just getting the word of mouth out there and letting people know that there is a program that exists, and the school is trying to help feed kids as they walk into school in the morning.
For sure. And I think I just kind of touched on this, but so how the community can kind of support this initiative is by contacting you and then arranging a donation. And you have, I mean, technically until Friday, but if you make a donation over the weekend, that's good too.
Yep, that's good as well. And obviously, if it's further on, later on, months to come, if they want to get involved, they can obviously reach out to the school district as well and make further donations.
Do you have a fundraising goal that you're kind of looking at?
Because this is just our first time going at this, there is no goal set. So we're just trying this for the first time and seeing where we go. And hopefully maybe it becomes an annual thing and we can try it again next year and with a goal set in mind.
Do you, off the top of your head, do you know where you're at kind of at
we're not going to release any numbers as of now. We do have 11 donations that have come in, and hopefully we can get a few more in the next few days here.
That's excellent. So what else has been going on with the Fireman's Charitable Society this year?
So we still have the travel program going. That is the big thing that the fire department or the Charitable Society is going towards. Like I said, we did the backpack drive at the beginning of the school year. We have a Christmas family drop that we're going to be doing starting probably mid-November. We're going to start going with that here. And that's pretty much it that we got going on so far.
Okay. So the last thing that you just mentioned there, the Christmas drop.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
So that's an annual thing that we started a few years ago where we send out applications and families can apply for Christmas drop, where we do a Christmas dinner, presents for the kids. And we usually do about 5 families where we come close to Christmas time and drop off the Christmas dinner and presents for all the kids around Christmas time. And it's just a fun way of helping those that are less fortunate around Christmas time.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And then I guess more information on that will kind of be released as
as
you
usually
get
we
closer.
start handing the flyers out around early to mid-November, so it won't be too long before that starts coming out publicly.
All right, excellent. And then you and I kind of talked about this a little bit, but you have an old truck that the Charitable Society bought from the city. Can you give me any updates on that?
Yeah, so the old engine one was picked up, and it's getting some mechanic work done on it as we speak. And as of that, I'm not sure when it's going to be released back to us, but as of now, it's getting restored.
That's excellent.
Yep.
Is there anything else you'd like to add today?
Just a big shout out to a lot of the staff members, a lot of the school teachers out there. I know they have a lot on their plate, especially with the pandemic going on. anyone that has kids out there, we all know how difficult it is just raising kids altogether. I myself have 2 kids, and how much work it is involved. I can imagine having 15 or 20 of them in the classroom all at once. So just a huge shout out to all the teachers and staff members that are doing that on a daily basis. So thank you for everything that you guys do. Really appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, both of you, for joining me today. This has been the Community Roundup, sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances, and I'm Spencer with energeticcity.ca. Again, a huge thank you to the Fort St. John Fire Department, and make sure you check your carbon monoxide detectors. That's important.